Welcome back. Let's continue with some sporting news. South Africa had to settle for 6th place in the Netball World Rankings after a 2-goal loss to Uganda. Uganda claimed the 5th place ranking, dashed the hopes of the incredible hometown support in Cape Town. But for now, let's bring in SABC News reporter Lebohang Dube Monitoring Developments in the Netball World Cup, obviously happening in Cape Town. Lebo, good afternoon. Perhaps you could give us an update on your end. What is currently happening as we speak?
Thank you very much, Liz. It's a hive of activity here at the CTICC ahead of the final this evening. But first, it will be the 3rd and 4th playoff matches between Jamaica and New Zealand. But there's quite a lot of activity, a lot of fans coming in. We've seen this from early morning, just before the Proteas played against Uganda, and the same is happening. As I move out of shot now, you can see that there's quite a few people, coming in to quite and enjoy the activities happening inside the CTICC. Yes, it is the final day, and people taking advantage of that. In the past couple of days, when matches were not happening, it was quite empty, and today we hear a lot of sound. There's a band behind, and everybody just excited about the final. And just this shows how exciting the World Cup has been. And how interested the people have been from all over the world. We've seen a lot of Australians come through, a lot of New Zealanders come through. There have been Jamaicans as well, and there are also South Africans right now coming through to enjoy the activities and to come and watch the final. As you can see, they're going into the CTICC, and they will be watching the final 2 matches that will be taking place this evening. So it's quite really an enjoyment as we speak here at the Cape Town International Convention Center.
Well, we're certainly building up to that final. I wonder if you want to comment on South Africa's performance now, officially being placed 6th, Uganda 5th. And if there is a closing ceremony of sorts, what can we expect? There was a grand opening ceremony at the opening of the Netball World Cup.
Well, yes, it was quite disappointing for the Proteas to finish 6th as the host nation. I think what was important for them after not making it to the last 4 was to actually finish as the 5th best country in the tournament. But unfortunately, it did not happen. And yes, Uganda putting in a strong performance. We did see Uganda in the past couple of matches really showing their potential, and disappointing for the Proteas, although there was a lot of expectations that the Proteas would finish strongly against Uganda, especially after the disappointment of narrowly missing out into going to the semi-finals of this particular tournament. But yes, later on we will witness the closing ceremony. In fact, it's taking place after the final. It's scheduled to take place between 8 and 9. We have been told that the President of the Republic, Cyril Ramaphosa, will be coming through to the CTICC to watch the final and be part of the closing ceremony. A couple of ministers will also be in attendance. The Minister of Sports is already at the CTICC, and he will also be joined by his Deputy Minister, Notawe Mafu. But as I said, the closing ceremony, and like you mentioned as well, that the opening was a grand opening, and it's expected that the closing will also be the same, representing South Africa, representing the different cultures of the country, and representing the achievements and the progress that netball has made globally.
All right, Lebohang, wishing you all the best of luck as you bring us the final moments as we edge closer to that final. Of course, wishing all the teams the best of luck. And thank you for that update with us here, Lebohang Dube, monitoring all the action coming through as we edge closer to the final of the Netball World Cup taking place in Cape Town.